Christianity was unoriginal in many ways, but the one really new idea it had was its distaste for wealth, for extravagance, and for ostentatious display. Indeed, passage after passage in the Bible condemns those who are seduced by worldly luxuries like gold. And in fact, it even declares that it would be easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. And thus, in the earliest Christian art, Christ is shown as perhaps the first poor god in history, a modest and humble shepherd. But within just a few centuries, something strange started to happen. Across the Christian world, a new art form emerged that showed how early Christians, who had once renounced gold, now couldn't resist its allure. This is a Byzantine icon, and images like this were produced as early as the 5th century, so really, really early in the history of Christianity. But you know, what really surprises me about this image is how much gold there is on it. I mean, Christianity, after all, constantly criticised people for being seduced by material wealth. So why would this artist deem it appropriate to put so much gold on this painting? Well, I think the reason is that gold here is representing not material things. It's actually there to represent immaterial things. And it's perhaps the most immaterial thing of them all. Aidan Hart is an artist who keeps the tradition of icon painting alive. And he's steeped in the mysteries of gold in Christian art.
I pray, of course, first. And then while I'm painting, there's always this sort of inner prayer, particularly the Jesus prayer. This is very important. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me. I'm aware that I'm praying with colour. I'm not just praying with words, but I'm praying with colour. It's a very silent work, but very articulate. And I will die, but the words will carry on. And I'll be forgotten, but the icon will keep speaking. Before that soaks in, and I'll lay the gold. The background of an icon is generally gold. It represents the all-pervading presence of God. It reflects light, it gives light. It's radiant with God, therefore radiant with light, therefore radiant with gold, if you like. The light in an icon is dynamic. The light might be bouncing off the golden background. So the gold is not just representing God looking at us and sitting on a throne. God is mingling with us, transforming us, communing with us. So through the light and the moving light of an icon, God is intertwining, as it were, with his creation. Our life with God is dynamic, not static.
These paintings were supposed to be seen by candlelight. And when you bring a candle right up to this painting, the colour of the gold is absolutely transformed. It goes from this murky brown to this absolutely brilliant, shimmering yellowness. And it seems to be alive, it sort of dances. And you know, no other colour, no other substance responded to light, reflected the light quite like gold. And that is why, for the Christians, gold became the colour of the light of God.